Well, we're originally from Western New York, but we live in Fort Lauderdale now. Yeah. What's that? It's about 3.5 hour drive. Okay.
Through here.
Mayan Reef. It is between Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula. It is 625 miles in length. Now, I did tell you pretty much where we are in a way. Viewing wells. Our viewing wells are plexiglass. They're 1 1/4 inch thick. What you see is what you get. Those are not tinted. Not tinted. Okay, a lot of people want to know. Now, as far as depth, we are going over 2 different areas. One is we're going over a sandy area. That is an old lighthouse. That lighthouse is 168 years old. It's known as the Sand Key Lighthouse because it was built on a sandy island. That is one of 6 that were built around that time. Years and years ago, before GPS, are we right to the next, to the next. Now, the Sand Key Lighthouse was under the jurisdiction of U.S. Coast Guard. It has been decommissioned. The last time one was lit was 2015, and it recently sold. You could have bought it. It sold for $83,000. That's not too bad. On a piece, kind of an island, well, it's really not. It's kind of a piece of water. $83,000. It's going to take $3 million to fix it up. But who knows what it's going to look like. If you go down and if you have a mole or a freckle, they'll start picking at it. One of our mates had a scab on her knee, and they just cleaned that scab right off. She didn't even get a scar. It was perfect. Sounds pretty cool to me. Now, other things that you might see in the window. Oh, there's the sergeant major right there. There's a couple of sometimes we see jellyfish. Now, jellyfish, we have different ones. We have one that, well, it's known as a comb jellyfish. It's tiny. It's only about 2 inches. Usually, they kind of look like bubbles just hitting the windows, or they look like pieces of plastic floating around. They actually are part of the sea walnut family. They're really not a jellyfish, but people call them jellyfish because when they open their little mouth up, their cilia comes out and it looks like a comb. So they're called comb jellyfish, but they do not sting. We have another one that's called a moon jellyfish, very prevalent, especially October through January, and a lot of times they come up and they smoosh themselves against
sunset. Are you videotaping? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm videotaping.
So am I. Join me. How many people have fallen into the water?
Everybody's out for the sunset.
Crash, 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 crash.
There we go.
Yay! Cheers! Champagne. Champagne for Lulu.
Toast at sunset in Key West.
What side is your camera on? Over here? Yep, there it is. Cheers, everybody. Clink.
Cheers.
Oh wait, we have to do that stupid wedding, that wedding picture where they kiss right in between in the sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Turn your head.
How can we do that?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Turn your head.
Well, then I can't see my phone. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Why do I try? All right, turn off.
Just easy. See, there's the sun.
Quiche me.
Be the last that we see the sun here pretty quickly.
We want our money back. We didn't get the proper sunset.
Stand over there for a minute and
Sure,
I
absolutely.
would like to stand.
You want to go up there with her?
She wanted her picture.
Oh, thank you.
I'm good, thanks. Look at that. Look at those
Do you want me to
colors.
take a picture of you?
He's taking.
He's got it? Okay.
Thank you, but
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Time lapse it.
Oh, yeah.
I want.
It's going away.
Can't see the sunset.
Yeah, the colors are gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
There it goes. Just an orange haze left.
Yes, sir. You can.
You can stay there if you want.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. We were up there long enough.
Oh, that's the sunset.
Get a chance to see that because of the cloud line.
Well, we want
However,
our money
those
back.
colors above the cloud line will actually intensify before they disappear. So you want to
They're paying.
work the way over the reality screen. Jamie mentioned on the way out, reality screen being shiny. tightrope act. There's also another tightrope act that involves an animal. This is Cleopatra. She's a golden retriever that's been trained to climb up a ladder. In fact, if you look right in front of the flag, you see a golden retriever sitting on top of that ladder. Now, eventually he's going to walk across the double set of tightropes, climb down that other ladder. He grabs a hat and begs for tips, and it's said she knows the difference between 1s, 5s, and 10s. A dog that smart with teeth, I think I'm going to give it a 10, not a 1, just in case it really does know the difference. There's juggling exercise. Oh, you see all the arts and crafts. Those all have to be handmade and sold by the artists that made them, one of the rules of the governing body. Food vendors, so you might sample some key lime pies, some caught burgers, Key West shrimp. And there you get a good look at Cleopatra, just waiting for her food to walk across that double set of tightropes. Food vendors might sample key lime pie, corn fritters, Key West shrimp, and it wouldn't be a Key West event without a bar, so you could pick up a margarita or two to walk around with. Again, it's a carnival-like atmosphere. Admission is absolutely free. You're guaranteed to go. You're going to see some things you've never seen before, and more than likely see a few things you may not ever care to see again, but it is okay. Now, unfortunately, that does wrap things up for us. Once again, Jamie, Marta, Billy, myself would like to thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon on the Friday West. At this point, though, I'm going to need a little bit of help. I'm going to need for everyone to go ahead and